He's been Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update anchorman longer than anyone else in that show's illustrious history. From the Ace Award-winning special, Mr. Miller Goes to Washington. Please welcome Dennis Miller.
Thank you. I'd like to say good evening to everybody watching at home, and hi, Nora. Yeah. Excited about tonight. I spent the afternoon listening to self-improvement cassettes, and now I'm feeling a little inadequate that I don't have the CDs. If I appear a little melancholy tonight, as most of you are probably painfully aware, today would have been ex-Rolling Stone guitarist Brian Jones' 46th birthday. And you know, if Brian were alive today, I'm sure that all of us would be more than a little surprised. The winds of change are blowing through Europe. Talk of a possible reunification of Germany. You know, I view this in much the same way I view a possible Dean Martin-Jerry Lewis reconciliation. I haven't really enjoyed any of their previous work, and not sure I need to see the new shit right now. Yeah. You think everybody would be happy about the wall coming down in Berlin, but I saw it being picketed by a group calling itself East Berliners for Handball, and evidently they're pissed off. Contras are breaking up. Evidently one of them is dating Yoko, and Supreme Court has now turned the issue of abortion over to the states. Hey folks, the states can't pave fucking roads. I think we should all remember that state legislators are merely politicians whose darkest secret prohibits them from running for a higher office. I've been traveling a lot. I just got back from LA. I love Louisiana. Flying in this country has turned into an amazingly arduous process, especially boarding the plane, which has now become this tedious Bataan death march with American tourister overnight bags. Always get stuck behind that one guy who takes forever to get situated. He's clogging the aisle like a piece of human cholesterol in the passengerial artery, folding that sport jacket like he's in the color guard at Arlington National Cemetery, or else I get stuck behind the wizard who wants to beat the system by gaffer taping a twine handle onto a Frigidaire freezer box and calling it carry-on. He's wedging it into the overhead. It's like trying to get Pavarotti into a wetsuit, for Christ's sake. And exactly when did stewardess in this country get so fucking cranky? Now, I know it's a tough job. There's got to be 1,000 different ways to tie that neckerchief, but why piss on me? I mean, they come down the aisle now like the old broad from Russia with Love with a knife point coming out of her shoe. You know, peanuts, Mr. Bond? Okay, slow down. A lot of terrorism in the air, but I think when you walk through an air terminal and you see the crack security people manning the perimeter, well, came into Newark the other day. The woman working the X-ray machine had the attention span of Boo Radley. She had a channel flicker. She was watching baggage from other airports, and You think pilots make fun of those guys who bring in the last 10 feet into the air terminal with those cone flashlights, huh? Well, thank you, Vasco da Gama. I kited in from Malaysia. You're going to take me the last furlong, Captain Everready. I hope you don't blow a D-cell. I'd hate to be stuck out here in the Bermuda tarmac for the rest of my life. I was working at Trump Castle not long ago. I flew down on the Trump helicopter, 6 seats. We're 10 minutes outside of Manhattan. The stud pilot, Race Bannon, comes on the PA system and announces he is turning off the fasten seatbelt sign, releasing us to get up and move about the cabin. Well, thanks a lot. I'm hunched over in this ballpark Frank. This guy's giving me the green light to do-si-do up the aisle. Yeah, I think I'll head up into the piano lounge. They've got a midget with a Casio on his lap. For Christ's sake, the bathroom was a NyQuil cup. How mobile was I going to be? Why is it now whenever I come up to a red light, invariably there's some young teen team there from the local fraternity collecting for their favorite charity? If I choose not to give, they give me that tisk look like I'm Eva Peron fleecing the masses. All of a sudden, they're serious, civic-minded young individuals. You know, the night before, they're running around the frat house with Bing cherries jammed up their ass, trying to drop them in the martini glasses. All of a sudden, they're Albert Schweitzer, and I'm Frank Lorenzo, I guess. What's with these Dockers commercials on TV now? They have these incredibly bad chinos that you used to buy by mail order off the back cover of Parade magazine. Now they have these 8 or 10 big chill encounter guy groups sitting around a friend's solarium at 3 in the afternoon with a kite, just kicking around life like us guys are always prone to do, and everything's shot from dick level, like who's working the camera here? Professor Lovelace, the deranged midget from the Wild Wild West, and all these guys do is talk about how they can't get laid wearing these pants. Great, there's a ringing endorsement. Give me 2 pair. I'll go live in a fucking cave and do circle jerks with D.B. Cooper for the rest of my life. Thank you. Good night.